The morning after the final debate, Andrew Scheer unveiled his plan to pay for his promises and balance the budget.
Our Conservative platform is full of real, concrete measures that will help Canadian families save and plan for the future.
The big ticket items have already been announced, a universal tax cut backed up by a series of tax credits. But now, all the numbers are on the table.
We're going to protect core services while we make government more efficient.
By 2024, it adds up to more than $49 billion in tax cuts and new spending. To pay for that and balance the books, there's about $67 billion in spending cuts and new revenue. The revenue amounts to nearly $14 billion. Some comes from a new tax on big tech giants, the bulk from a crackdown on tax evasion. The other $53 billion comes from cuts and spending restraint.
If we do not get back to a responsible plan for treating Canadian taxpayers' dollars wisely, we will see those massive deficits threaten social programs and lead to massive tax hikes.
Scheer insists he can save billions each year by revamping federal infrastructure programs and reduce government spending without cutting the overall size of the public service. There's cuts to corporate welfare and foreign aid and Liberal programs that subsidize companies to buy electric cars. The Liberals say all of this will lead to slash and burn.
And the Liberals, again, will try to create fear and division over something that is simply not true.
It all comes with a promise that once the budget is balanced, it will stay that way, as Scheer is promising legislation that would tie the salaries of his cabinet ministers to meeting that goal. He'd also make it a rule that every dollar in new government spending has to be matched by a dollar in savings to force future governments to live within their means. David Cochran, CBC News, Delta, British Columbia.